You check your change, pull out an ordinary-looking 25-cent coin, and suddenly, you realize you're holding something that could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. A simple coin from 1999, a coin millions of people spent without a second thought, could turn into a jackpot in your pocket. This is not a myth. This is the story of the 1999 Delaware State Quarter, the very first release of the legendary 50 State Quarters program. But more importantly, this coin has some of the most valuable mint errors ever discovered in modern U.S. coinage. One of these error Delaware quarters sold for $10,000 plus, another for over $6,000, and several others for thousands of dollars, depending on condition and error type. Yes, 25 cents turning into a paycheck. So buckle up, because this is not just a coin. This is a piece of American history, a collector's dream, and one of the most exciting modern coins ever struck by the U.S. Mint. Welcome to the world of the most rare 1999 Delaware State Quarter. The Delaware Quarter was released on January 4, 1999 as the very first coin of the 50 State Quarters program. This program ran from 1999 to 2008 and became one of the most popular coin issues in U.S. history. Delaware was chosen first because it was the first state to ratify the U.S. Constitution, December 7, 1787, known as the First State, a title proudly displayed on the coin. The reverse design features Caesar Rodney riding his horse in 1776, his famous overnight ride to cast the deciding vote for independence. Inscriptions: Caesar Rodney, the First State, E Pluribus Unum, 1999. This historical imagery made the coin iconic, but it was the unexpected minting mistakes that made it legendary. 1999 was a chaotic year for the mint. It was the first year of the new program. Production was rushed, and equipment was heavily used. As a result, more mistakes escaped the mint this year than almost any other year of the State Quarters program. The Delaware Quarter has several major error types, including some of the most expensive experimental planchet errors ever found. Collectors know one thing: if you see a 1999 Delaware Quarter, check it closely. Now we get to the heart of the treasure hunt. These are the error coins worth hundreds, thousands, even over $10,000 at auction. This is the king of valuable Delaware quarters. In 1999, the U.S. Mint experimented with alternative metal compositions for future coins. By accident, a few of these test planchets were used to strike Delaware quarters. A real experimental planchet quarter may look dull gray instead of shiny, lighter or heavier than a normal quarter. Different texture, strange surface patterns, weak or soft strike. $10,000 plus 4 certified high-grade examples. $5,000. $8,000 for mid-grades. Only a handful are known to exist, making this one of the rarest modern coin errors ever. A very popular minting error: the coin is struck off the center, causing part of the design to be missing. How far off center more equals higher value. Whether the date is still visible. Condition: 5-10% off center, $50, $10025, 50% off center, $200, $500. Major: 60 to 90% off center, $100, $3,000 plus. Collectors pay huge premiums for dramatic errors. A double-struck quarter is struck more than once, causing doubled images, overlapping designs, misaligned second strikes. Minor double strikes, $300, $600. Major double strikes, $1, $500, $3, $500. Very rare for Delaware quarters. The collar, which forms the rim, fails during striking, causing the coin to spread outward. Value: typical, $60, $150. High grade or dramatic, $200, $300. These are more common but still collectible. Lines across the coin, raised metal from die breaks. Cud errors: large blobs of metal. A major cud can raise value to $200. If the quarter was mistakenly struck on a 5-cent nickel planchet, 1-cent copper planchet, dime planchet, foreign coin planchet, then the value skyrockets. Prices range from $700 for minor planchet errors, $3,000, $7,000 for rare ones. Even normal coins have collectible value: 25 cents to $1, $3 to $10. Approximate $20 can bring $500 plus. Some sales have reached $2,000 plus. The coin itself is common, but ultra-high grades and full strikes are very valuable. Several reasons make rare Delaware quarters valuable. Collectors want the first of any series. Millions of collectors. High prices for scarce errors. These are among the rarest modern U.S. coin mistakes. 1999 had more mistakes than later years. Caesar Rodney's ride makes this coin visually and historically special. Here's how you can examine your coin like a professional. Normal quarter weight. 5.67 GIF. Your coin weighs more or less. Possible planchet error. Too dull, too shiny, wrong metal color. These are signals of experimental planchets. Off-center design, stretched rim, missing parts of design. Check. Washington's profile letters like Liberty, 1999, the first state. Double images equals double strike or double die. Could be die cracks or die breaks. 4 high-value errors. The best grading companies are. PCGS NGC certification increases value significantly. Here are real confirmed sales. Sold for $10,200 at auction. Another sold $4.08. $740. Several more in the $4,000 to $7,000 range. Sold $4.1. $320. Another sold $4.775. Sold $4.3. 0.55. One struck on a dime planchet. Sold $4.6. $325. These aren't guesses. These are official auction results. The 1999 Delaware Quarter appeals too. This means the market stays strong. Even 25 years later, the 1999 Delaware State Quarter isn't just the first coin of the State Quarter series. It's one of the most valuable modern-era coins ever made. You could be holding a $10,000 experimental planchet error, a $3,000 double strike, a $1,000 off-center strike, or other high-value mint mistakes. Even a normal high-grade example can bring hundreds of dollars. Always check your change. Always check your coin jars. You never know when a simple Delaware quarter could transform into life-changing treasure.